know how to check this one?
Just keep on going round.
My book says 21.
Stand clear.
And firmly on the ground.
Anything that your doctor might have told you?
Okay, can you give me a quick assessment of what right?
I've always wanted to volunteer, and St John Ambulance was one that appealed to me because of the interaction between different people, and also an area where you can actually learn something and keep progressing. You can progress to different levels, and it's really as much as you want to give to it. I'm a teacher. It's my nature to want to keep learning and keep applying myself. So I find that I get the opportunity to revise my skills, to learn new skills, and just to learn more about the way the human body functions. It is actually incredibly interesting when you get down to the nitty-gritty of it. But yes, it's nice that we can be there to ensure that everything goes ahead as planned, runs smoothly, and anything that occurs gets dealt with quickly and safely.
This is my St John Ambulance.
It's just wonderful going into schools, seeing the enthusiasm in all these young people, and then being really eager to learn. They do take the information very easily because they love to get the bandages out, and you try and sort of make it fun, although you emphasise how serious it could be.
Can you see how you're sealing up both sides of the dressing?
Quite often hear these wonderful stories about how a child that had been trained in first aid was able to put a grandparent that they'd found unconscious into a recovery position, or been able to help a little brother that was choking, and it's amazing to just feel that little part of it. You get the opportunity to teach a fantastic life skill that hopefully they will never lose, and will, give them the confidence one day to actually help somebody, or to even go as far as saving somebody's life. And I think that is quite an amazing thing to feel part of.
This is my St John Ambulance.
You always start here. Their name, what happened, where it hurt.
Teaching first aid, I think it's the best job in the world, because you're teaching somebody a life skill, but also something that could actually save somebody's life.
That chin. Now keep your fingers under that chin, get right down, look down the body.
Most of the first day they turn up, they're scared because they don't know what they're letting themselves in for. But once we get them settled in and explain to them that yes, most of them do know what to do, it's just a confidence building thing, and to give them the chance to practice the skills, then they're more than happy to go in and give it a go. Any profits we make from courses actually goes to help the voluntary side. It keeps our members trained, it keeps our members in their uniforms, the ambulances on the road.
If you can do that, that would be brilliant. Please scribble.
My mum was a member of St John, so it was sort of a natural progression. When I was old enough, I joined St John as well. I think it's a very family-orientated thing, and we are one big happy family with an aim of helping people.
This is my St John Ambulance.
Being a member of St John Ambulance encouraged me in my early days. From the age of about 14, all I ever wanted to do was become an ambulance man. Went on through my 30-year career in the ambulance service to be a paramedic and eventually finish up as a station officer. Personally, I think it makes me feel wonderful. It's really nice. You've been able to pass on that information that you've got, and that helps. And so, yes, it's wonderful to feeling when you do finish a course at the end of the evening.
Deliver shock now.
Stand clear.
Shock delivered.
Last week I was doing a first aid talk to Overseas Aid, and just to the people going on that course, the sort of things that they might come across or treat people when they're out there. So it's not just for Jersey.
Pinch the nose, make a seal around the mouth.
I met my wife in St John Ambulance, and she was a Guernsey girl who came over here in a first aid competition. Our 3 children have all been in St John Ambulance. We've now got 5 grandchildren, and 4 of them are in St John Ambulance. This is my St John Ambulance.
St John Ambulance run an adult carers support programme and a young carers support project, and the idea is that the young carers come from within the school situation to St John Ambulance.
Ready, steady.
They're just amazing people. I don't think they ever look at themselves as anything different. They don't label themselves as young carers, they just get on with it. Because for many of these young carers, it isn't a different life. That's how it's always been for them. I'm just so proud of what they can achieve. Many parents are new to bringing children up. There is no manual in anything that you do for your children, and certainly when it comes to an accident, we do tend to panic. So coming along on a St John Ambulance course does help.
Questions?
St John Ambulance has been my second home. It's my second family. I joined when I was 10 years old, and without St John Ambulance I wouldn't have been the person I am today.
This is my St John Ambulance.
That's brilliant.
I joined St John Ambulance when I was 5, learning the basis of first aid. It felt like I'd gained something, that sort of achievement when you're so young. It just makes you feel really proud of yourself. Doing the competitions, it gives you that thrill and that rush that makes you feel like I know this knowledge and I can apply it to real life. That makes me feel really confident within myself. So doing that, especially with someone like Tilly, just makes it that much more rewarding. The first aid knowledge that I have gained over the past 12 years is immense. Ambulance service, please. People come up to me and they ask me to treat them if they've got like a nosebleed or something really simple, but it makes me feel like I've achieved something.
Redness and swelling around the site. This is my St John Ambulance.
What it means to me is a number of things. Sometimes it's a bit frightening. The thought of it sometimes is a little bit scary, but also the fact that you feel involved and you feel like you're doing something worthwhile. Up into teams, I'm going to escort each team. It's a sense of belonging, a sense of doing something important, something that helps the community, and that's important to me in particular. Like I say, it is also slightly awe-inspiring in the fact you could be faced with a situation and it could happen at any time, and you've got to sort of deal with it, basically. We train hard in lots of ways. We train hard actually, going through scenarios, but we also train hard on a academic level, if you know what I mean, and we are tested on an academic level to make sure that we're competent and we're able to do what we do. So the level's very high. Okay, can you give me a quick assessment of what right? I think I feel safer knowing that St John are there to back up the main services, because it's an extra level of protection, extra level of security, but just knowing that somebody's there to help. This is my St John Ambulance.
We help make the difference
Between a
Life lost and a life
Saved.
This is our St John Ambulance.
Without the support of St John Ambulance Jersey, many public events could not take place. There would be no backup to the ambulance service in the event of a major incident. And we would not have some 20,000 people trained in first aid on the island.
And then the other way.